but what's funny is that this whole decade, AOMs had to read a whole different book.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Toronto Raptors. For Toronto, they look at this as a great chance to grab another road win. They know they're the better team and come into this matchup confident and ready to take care of business. And a guy we'll be watching tonight, Jay Crowder, impacts the game in a number of ways. Shaq, would you call him underrated?
Very underrated, but more people know about him now. Maybe not a household name, but that's because he focuses on the actual games.
Yeah, he's a tone setter, you know, defensively. He can get you 8 a game easily, no problem. Plays to his strengths, and sometimes when you can get 8, that's better than getting 9.
That was deep.
You can get 8 right now. You look like a sandwich.
We get a look at the sun shining on the buildings of downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. Our broadcast location today. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Jazz fans are making noise. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. Facing off here against a very talented ball club, guys. This is a tremendous chance for them to put all their skill and talent on display.
You know, this is a bit of a quirk in the schedule. They're going to play this team on their court first, and then the next game they'll be on the opponent's home court. So it's almost like a mini-series, and it creates some interesting scenarios in terms of how you approach it. But it is just 2 games on the schedule, so ultimately that's how you have to deal with it.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Quinn Snyder is the coach here in Utah, and he said, as a coaching staff, we show the players we have confidence in them. And then we're unbelievably demanding. But it has to be mixed with patience. And that, over time, pays off. Kevin?
Teaching and motivating. He's done a nice job, DA. Thanks. And New Year's Day, Steve, a time for renewal. Could be a fresh start mentally for some players and even teams that are struggling right now.
Yeah, it is, Kevin. You look at it, you say it's a new year. Let's try some new ways. And then there are some teams after New Year's Day, they might have partied a little bit too hard. They started to go into a little slump. So New Year's Day can work both ways.
Yes, it can. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And Siakam in at the 4-man position. And the shot goes down. Favors got the game going here with the first basket for the Jazz. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to Siakam. He kicks to Leonard. To Siakam. Lowry from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Here's Toronto now. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Now, here's Rubio. Gobert with it. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Leonard with the steal. You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Lowry against Rubio. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And there's the pass to Lowry. No good on the triple. Lowry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Rubio in the corner. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Poked loose. It's stolen by Ibaka. Gobert with the block.
The size and reach of Gobert making him a tremendous defensive anchor, protecting the paint.
Rubio against Lowry. The try by Rubio. Good on the shot. Rubio's got his first bucket of the night.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Mitchell against Green. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Lowry for 3, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
A nice three-point shooter. Kyle Lowry extends the defense, trying to cover him.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. No good, shot missing. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Leonard with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. To the middle. And that one's good by Favors. Favors has got his second basket.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
Shot from 12. Kept alive. Ibaka. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Mitchell against Green. Passes it to Ingles. Leonard with the steal. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Toronto grabs the miss.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush. Just doesn't work out here.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
And again, it's Toronto converting.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 7-point differential. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
And being a part of one of the better draft classes of all time, Steve, I think you would agree, is Donovan Mitchell.
2017 was a deep draft. Featured tremendous talent at the top. Mitchell was a late riser on most people's boards, but still couldn't crack the top 10.
He misses the free throw.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Steve, with Toronto being the lone team in Canada in the NBA, they represent a lot for the nation's basketball fans.
Canada has taken a big step forward in their basketball program. More high draft picks are Canadian, and more are on the way. The success, in my opinion, of the Raptors over the last several years has definitely had an impact on Canadian basketball.
Here's Lowry after the basket by Utah. Fades. Ibaka, no luck. Jazz trail by 5. The 11-footer, and it's Mitchell missing. Green taking his time here, and Lowry has it in the corner. There's the triple, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lowry's got 8 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And that one's good by Favors.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Outside Lowry. Over to the left wing. Here's Ibaka. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Lowry. 8 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Leonard from 3.
Credit Joe Ingles for how hard he plays, taking the challenge defensively.
Leonard against Ingles. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Crowder, he's checked in for Utah. Jay Crowder. Ibaka right side. Pass to Leonard. Gobert with the block.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
Here's Mitchell. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Toronto leading by 4. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
I see you watching. Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, is it so we come through? Oh, we on it. Oh, yeah. We on it. Oh.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. Just an incredible month of basketball. 5th in blocks, 9th in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the middle, here's Crowder. It's good. This game is all even.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Green against Mitchell. Outside Lowry. Trying to get something going. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I mean, elite level athleticism. Donovan Mitchell attacking the rim. So exciting to watch greatness develop.
Toronto calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
They sure got some breaks, but hey, they did a really awesome job turning those mistakes into gold at the other end.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Raptors. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Milwaukee sitting in second place.
And when I look at Toronto, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Rubio against Lowry. Sinks that one from the post. Lowry's got 10.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Rubio against Lowry. And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Back to Favors. Cuts off the pass. Here's Lowry. Good D by Rubio.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. .111 left in the first. Leonard kicks to Green. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Siakam. They get a hand on it.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Rubio with a wide open look. Another miss by Utah. Green against Mitchell. Passes it to Ibaka. Over Gobert. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Green. Ibaka's got his second basket.
And that's a good job of spotting up by Serge Ibaka. He's good in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Right side Favors. Back to Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 6. Raptors with the lead. And here's Lowry. 10 points for him. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Crowder. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 6 points for Leonard. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complementary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. Crowder is the 4, and Gobert is the 5. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Shot clock at 3. Fires for 3. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point lead. Certainly a major strength of this Utah Jazz team is the way they can dominate on the defensive end.
Up and down the roster, there are a lot of solid defenders. Rudy Gobert is the big name, but guys like Ingles, Crowder, Mitchell, and Rubio are all great as well. This team can just be suffocating defensively.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. White, he's checked in for Green. Pass to Crowder. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Raptors leading by 8. And the pass to Leonard. Back to Wright. Kicks to Ibaka. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Lowry from outside. Offensive rebound. Ibaka. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. Jazz trail by 8. Now Exum. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. They just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Leonard looking over the floor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Toronto.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Over Lowry. And it's Mitchell missing.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
Wright finds Leonard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Ibaka against Gobert. 5 to shoot. Down low. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Exum.
Dante Exum is a truly talented player taking care of business down inside.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 10. He kicks it to Leonard. Over Ingles. Again, Leonard missing. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Ingles up top. Exum passes to Ingles. Mitchell with it. Exum deciding where to go with it. Over Leonard. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Toronto leading by 6. Leonard kicks to Lowry. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Raptors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Mitchell's shot is good.
Already with a bullseye on his back, Donovan Mitchell reacts to the defense, and he scores.
Outside Lowry. Passes to Anunoby. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Here's Lowry after Dante Exum's bucket. Lowry dishes to Leonard. Over O'Neal. That one wide left.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Mitchell passes to Exum. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Leonard. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Leonard's got 12.
He is in the zone tonight. Kawhi is carrying this offense.
Exum finds Gobert. Here's Mitchell, defended by Ibaka. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. Gobert with the block, but they get it back.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Ingles. Kicks it to Gobert. Exum passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Exum. Tries a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
For Gobert, when it comes to rebounding, it's not just the height and length. It's also the instincts.
Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Utah trailing here. To the paint. Here's Exum. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Exum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Leonard against O'Neal. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
Well, in the case of Kawhi Leonard, actions definitely, Steve, speak louder than words.
He's one of the most soft-spoken players in the game. Takes a humble, persistent approach to almost everything he does, and the results speak for themselves.
And Utah making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Well, Steve, for the Raptors the last few years, regular season hasn't been a problem. It's been all about the playoffs.
Yeah, the Raptors have the goal of making it out of the East and to the finals. It's the right goal to have with the way they perform in the regular season. This team, they will always be measured by their playoff runs.
Mitchell's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. He kicks it to Ibaka. Over Gobert. And again, no good by Toronto.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Ingles. Crowder feeling it out a bit. And it's Exum in the corner. Clock at 6. Tipped away. 1:44 left here in the second. Here's Van Vliet. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Ibaka.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
The first free throw is good. Well, Steve, you look at the core of this Jazz team, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, still very, very young.
Mitchell, obviously the youngest, but the Jazz have a good amount of players just entering their prime. Their front office has done a great job of identifying talent in the draft and developing it.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Exum. And Mitchell drops them both. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Van Vliet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. The drive by Green, just 4 to shoot. Siakam misses. Jazz have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Outside Crowder. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
And Fred Van Vliet, the Wichita State product, took some time getting into the NBA, but my goodness, is he a factor now for this team?
You know, I love the way Van Vliet can create space with his movement and getting into a defender. Great at reading a defense and finding the right play. He thinks several steps ahead of the play when he's on the floor.
.46 seconds left to play here in the half.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
Now, here's Rubio. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
For Utah, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
One shot.
And that one misses.
He's a great defender. He's improved his scoring. Rudy Gobert has put a lot of work into his body and game.
Now, here is Ibaka. 6 points for him. Here's Miles. Fires from the wing. Off the iron that time.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Toronto. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They got their lead up to as many as 8 points in the opening period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot. Now here's Leonard. Ibaka outside. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. Lowry drops in the tray. Lowry's got the first bucket of the third here for the Raptors. Lowry against Rubio. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Rubio's got his second basket of the game.
A tricky cover in that mid-range area. Rubio with good ball skills can hurt you in a number of ways.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Fade away. That one, no good. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell in the corner. Rubio taking his time here. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Favors. Lays it up off the glass. Favors has got 8.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Leonard on the wing. Ingles covering. And it's good for 2. 19 points for Leonard.
Pushing the action. Always working for the best shot. Nice drive by Kawhi.
Rubio finds Gobert. A floater. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for Mitchell.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Lowry against Rubio. Lowry passes to...
Yes. Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Mitchell with it. Now Green defending. Green against Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Shoots it up. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. The drive by Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Rudy Gobert, number 1.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
And he knocks down the first one. And for critical calls, we've seen video review used over the last few seasons. Would you like to, Steve, see more or less of that going forward?
I would say less, and the reason why I think it's taken away from the game, the flow of the game, the momentum. I would love to see, kind of like football, we go to a challenge system down the stretch, whether it's 1 or 2 challenges a half, and then after that, if you run out of challenges, you just got to go with what the referee called. Some plays I would love to see reviewable, like whether you stepped on the line, out of bounds, or 2 or 3 for 3-pointers, or goaltending. Other than that, I would love to go to a challenge system.
Excellent idea.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
Rubio against Lowry. Rubio outside. Mitchell wide open. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Gobert. Rubio dishes to Ingles. Back to Rubio. Over Lowry. Rubio misses.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
That's good from Lowry on the assist by Green. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
In this second half, it's been a disappointing turn of events for them defensively. The focus, the intensity, just not there.
Now here's Favors. 8 points for him. Mitchell's shot is good.
It's hard to stop Donovan Mitchell from getting to his spot. The guy has everything on the offensive end.
Here's Lowry. From deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ingles kicks to Rubio. Pass to Ingles. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now just a 1-point Raptor lead. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And Lowry gets double-teamed. And there's the pass to Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And 11 points for Serge Ibaka.
This is where Serge is most dangerous. Extremely confident now from beyond the arc.
Green against Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
Leonard kicks to Lowry. Got a piece of it, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. The feed to Mitchell. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
The drive by Green. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Here's Mitchell. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Lowry against Rubio. Here's Siakam. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. And here's Leonard from 3.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, it's felt like that all game. He is just aggressive and finds ways to snag rebounds out of thin air sometimes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When you think back to 2014, Kawhi was named an All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, broke out as a true superstar.
Smitty, as you were saying about Leonard, only 2 other players in league history had obtained all 3 of those honors in a single season.
And those are the two, Jordan and Akeem Olajuwon have been the only ones to do it. But Leonard did it at a very young age. Maybe the most amazing thing, Leonard still just entering his prime.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
He's an NBA champion and Finals MVP in 2014. Kawhi continues to impact the game at the highest level.
Crowder, he's checked in for Utah. Raptors also changing it up. OG Anunoby comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And so he hits both. Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trailblazers. Those 2 teams, I think I had my best run.
Gobert, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter. The Raptors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pulls up on the wing. Leonard, no luck.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Rubio kicks to Crowder. Gobert, the pass to Ingles. He dishes it to Crowder. And the shot goes in. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
A floater. Yep, that one goes. VanVleet's got 5.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now, here's Mitchell. 23 points in the game. Great positioning on the putback. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
You have to box out Rudy Gobert, and if you don't, he will dunk it with force.
Here's VanVleet, covered by Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. VanVleet's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Ingles dishes to Mitchell. And it's Rubio penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
VanVleet kicks to Green. Lets a floater go, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from VanVleet. Now, here's Rubio. He's got 6. That's tipped. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up, so they take the lead. Leonard's got 25 points.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Now here's Gobert. He's tightly guarded and good that time. Gobert's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
VanVleet passes to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Rubio finds Gobert. Mitchell against Green. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Leonard on the wing. Passes it to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Utah with the rebound. On the wing, Ingles. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The shot comes out. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The forwards are Ingles and Crowder. Ricky Rubio is out there with Exum, and it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Rubio kicks to Exum. The shot misses, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Inside, and the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors. Outside, Crowder. There's the dish to Rubio. And it's Exum in the corner. "14 feet away. Count that one. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Gorgeous handles from Dante, terrifying defenses when he works his magic with the ball.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Ingles against Miles. A wide open look here for Wright from outside off the mark. Jazz shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And it's Exum in the corner. To Gobert. Here's Crowder, and he makes good on the layup. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Van Vliet. Rubio with the rebound.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Exum. And finished off by Exum.
Very explosive. Exum very capable of playing above the rim.
Van Vliet looking around. He kicks it to Miles. Back to Van Vliet. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Crowder. Utah leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Gobert's got 22 points.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
Here's Siakam. From deep, Miles. And the Raptors miss again. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Gobert, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got 16 points here in the second half.
What a game for Rudy. We don't expect this every night, but it's an encouraging sign.
And the Raptors call time here. And for good reason. We talk about the effect of Gobert's wingspan, somewhere around 7 feet 9 inches.
Kevin, that's a tremendous advantage that few others have. I guess Mo Bamba's up there around 7 feet 10 inches. And of course, my old teammate Manu Bol still holds the record at 8 feet 6 inches.
The Jazz making a switch here. Favors is checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Here's Rubio. And Favors kicks to Ingles. The tray.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead. Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead, you like him to be more efficient offensively.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Ibaka. Over Favors. Ibaka, no luck.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
To the inside. Got it. Nice one there from Exum. Exum's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Favors. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And here's Utah. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Gobert finds Exum. Ingles against Ibaka. Ingles passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Ibaka. Toronto working the ball around now. It's Miles on the wing. Poked away. It's stolen by Gobert. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. There's the pass to Gobert. At the top of the key, Ingles to the right side. Rubio, the putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Favors against Wright. Dishes it to Ibaka. Pulls up on the elbow. And the Raptors miss again.
His lack of consistency with the shot tonight, it's held them back.
Offensive rebound. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Ibaka. Fast break Toronto. Here's Miles. It's good.
And a few more plays like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
Rubio with it. Feeds to Favors. Buries it down low. And the Jazz lead by 11.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Here's Van Vliet. Shoots over Rubio. Nice shot from the wing.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Exum kicks to Gobert. He dishes it to Favors. Rubio outside. Passes to Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
The length of Gobert causes the defense plenty of problems. He's very clever at drawing fouls on his shots.
That free throw, no good. Steve, the golden era of basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s with Stockton and Malone. What was it like playing against those teams?
Well, they were unguardable in the pick and roll. Fantastic in the fast break situation. Karl Malone, one of the best runners at the 4 position. And then you had John Stockton. If you made a mistake, he would make you pay with the pass. And they had toughness. Probably would have won a title if Jordan wasn't around.
Here's Van Vliet. teardrop shot. Utah with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ingles finds Rubio. Mitchell against Green. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle, and Ibaka slams it in.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through as Serge himself at the rim.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Left side favors. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Over Rubio. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Tough to cut into the lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Kicks it to Gobert. The pass to Mitchell. And here is Ingles. Guarded by Green. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 9 rebounds now tonight. He had stolen by Ingles. Rubio left side. And they pick up 2. And the Jazz lead by 10.
For Rubio, he's someone who doesn't necessarily finish much at the rim. So hitting the floater, it's key.
Shots good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
A nice job of converting, but what really makes this play, the league pass.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Green. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
They are at their best when Mitchell pushes the action. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
Leonard, no luck. Jazz leading by 10. Lets a floater go. Mitchell's shot is good. 27 points for him.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Ingles against Leonard. Knocked away. He had stolen by Ingles. And here's Rubio. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
You see the defender right there playing physical, trying to impose his will, but Rubio's tough.
He had stolen by Ingles.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Utah.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Rudy Gobert. Korver comes in for Joe Ingles. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Miles. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Now Exum. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Right with it. Favors picks him up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Derek Favors.
Shooting for Toronto, DeLon Wright. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. Well, Steve, when you look at the core of this Raptors team, all in their prime to late prime.
The window is closing for this group. The team should definitely feel a sense of urgency on making the most of this opportunity.
And Utah making a change here. Rubio's checked in. And so Wright nails both of them. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Rubio kicks to Cephalosha. Exum passes to O'Neal. 16 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. The high post shot drained for 2 points. And the Jazz lead by 14.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Dante Exum, Dante, still a young guy in this league. What do you want to focus on with your development?
I think it's just staying in the defensive end. Sometimes in the heat of the play, you kind of lose sight of it, and it's just about staying in there and just helping your teammates out. So,
a very young guy on a very good team. Thank you, Dante. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.